Yeah.
Okay. So our next question is g of y equals to root of y minus 2. Now over here, we want to check what is the range and what is the domain over here. We just saw that x is the domain, all the values that are allowed, right? We know if there comes root of -5. Do you think that is possible to solve this?
Mm, no.
No, na? So we don't solve this. It is not going to give us a real value. So that those kind of values which are going to be negative are not allowed to us. And what do you think? Negative means what? Less than 0, greater than 0, or what?
Less than 0.
Less than 0. That means whatever is inside the square root should not be less than 0, right? That means this should be greater than or equal to 0. If this is greater than equal to 0, that means all the y values that we are going to plug in should be greater than equal to 2, right? And
Yes.
all the values that could be greater than equal to 2 will start from 2 and they may extend till infinity. Anything, correct?
Yes.
So this comes out to be all the values that we can plug in here. And all the values that are our inputs. What do we call them?
Mm, the x values?
The x values and our domain.
Oh, yeah.
Our domain that we are going to plug in. Okay, let me match if it is correct. Domain 2 to infinity, which is equivalent to, okay, then they are talking about y greater than or equal to 2. So our answer is correct for this. All right. Now after this, when you can check the answer. Is it
Yeah, wait.
understandable?
Yes, but it also says range is
Yeah,
0
range,
to.
range we have not calculated yet. Whatever they are talking about, we have not calculated yet. We just
Oh,
calculated the domain. Now we want to go for the range, right? Now what is the range?
uh, it's the answers you get after plugging x values.
Yes. So that is going to be our range. So over here, now what do you think can be our values for our range? Do you think the value can ever be a 0?
Mm, yeah.
0 can be a value, okay. And what do you think? The values can be less than 0?
No.
No. Now, do you think the values can be more than 0?
Yeah.
The bigger number we put, the square root of the bigger number is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, correct?
Yeah.
So as many values we put till infinity, those many answers we are going to get. So can we say the range is 0 to infinity?
Yes.
And 0 is of course included. And infinity we never include. So that's why a circular bracket. This is open bracket. This is closed bracket. Do you know about open and closed brackets?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So let me match if the answer of range is correct or not. Range they are saying 0 to infinity. Yes, we have written. Which is equivalent to g greater than equal to 0. That means this value, this function they are saying will be greater than equal to 0. G equals its minimum value of 0 when y equals to 2. Yeah, it is the same thing. And just some extra information that we just like talked about. Okay, any question regarding domain and range now?
No.
Okay, all right. Should we go for the next question?
Yeah.
All right. Let me check what is the next question here.
Wait, so do they use domain R when like both of them are same range and domain?
Like how are?
Like in the first question, the domain R was 0 to infinity.
Domain was, yes, 0 and all the values greater than 0, which is infinity. That is our range. And real numbers, that means all the negatives to all the positives, all of them.
Yeah, but do you put domain R if like they're both the same?
Yes, if both of them are the same, we can put R. Like if they are minus infinity to infinity, we can put R. This is the domain and this is our range. This is representing the set of reals. Any question till here, Adi?
Yes.
Okay. You want to note this down?
Yeah, I have them.
Okay, great. Should we move to the third question?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go with the third question. Where is the third one here? So y of x equals to 1 over x plus 3. 1 over x plus 3. All right. Now, what are the allowed values of x?
Mm,
What do you think? What will not be allowed here? Here.
less less than or equal to -3.
Okay. X less than or equal to -3. Okay. If we put a value of x as a -2, which is less than 3, do you think this will be wrong?
No.
And what about, let's say 1.2?
No.
That means we can plug in negative values,
Yeah,
right?
but it has to be less than or equal to -3 because 1 divided by 0 is undefined.
Yeah, 1 divided by 0. So what is the thing that makes it a 0?
-3 plus 3 that equalizes it to 0.
Yes. That means the x should not be equal to -3, right?
Mm.
But all the other values of x can be plugged in here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. So our domain is all the values that we can plug in for x. So all real numbers, all reals, except x equals to -3. All reals except x equal to -3. Okay, let me check if the answer is matching. The language that they have given for answers, now that is a bit different or a bit complicated. So I'll tell you what according to, okay, the picture is not full from the left side. Can you
Yeah, I just saw this, so I'll give you a
Mhm.
one which goes oh, it still talks about number 2 to all the way down here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, they have given in a separate format. So what they are telling is, okay, yeah, I got it. So we can write it this way also. If we want to write it in brackets format, so minus infinity to all the reals to -3, and -3 is not included. So we open bracket and from -3 to all the positive values, except this one. And we put a union symbol here. That means both of the values are taken as the domain in the first set of interval and the second set of interval. That is what they are meaning by this. The other thing that we have written here, they have explained it. Okay, yeah. And now let's talk about our range.
Yeah.
What do you think? Now, what is going to be our range in this case?
Would it be the 13? So
Range are all the answers that we are going to get after plugging in x.
then
What do you think? Then, yeah.
like all the negatives.
Okay. So that means starting with a negative infinity, can we say?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's if we want to just have it in a theoretical format first, all negative values, then All negative values. What else?
Mm, I don't know.
It's okay. What do you think? Can it be 0?
No,
Okay. And why do you think it cannot be 0?
because because like 0 it's like undefined.
No, the answer of this whole thing can be 0?
No,
No. Okay. But do you think positive values can be there?
mm,
Do you
we
think the
were
answer
talking about y, right? Positive values for y.
Yes. So whatever is the answer of this will be our y. Do you think the answer can be positive and negative values?
Mm, actually, wait, when they can be like all values.
Okay. So you're saying all of them including 0?
Yeah, because 0 plus 3 is 3. 1 over 3, that's an
No.
answer.
0. When you are saying 0 plus 3, that means x is 0, na? But we're not talking about x. We are talking about the answer here. Can this
Oh,
answer?
no,
Can
it
this
cannot
answer
be.
be 0? So that means y of x cannot be 0, correct?
Hmm.
It can be all positive values, all negative values, but y of x cannot be 0. That means its range L is all reals, all real numbers, except x equals to no. Its range can be all reals except this y of x equal to 0. That means this y of x should not be equal to 0. That is all its range is. So range is y of x belonging to all the set of real numbers and y of x not equal to 0.
Wait, so wouldn't it be like kind of like the top one in parentheses negative infinity comma 0 with a unison and 0 comma infinity?
This one.
Like like um negative
Yeah, I give you space here.
negative infinity comma
Hmm.
0
Hmm.
unified
Yes.
0 and comma infinity.
Yes, you're correct. That is correct. I don't have the answer for this. You can check in your book, is the answer correct or not?
And it's correct.
It's correct. So this is a range. You can take a note of this. When you're done, let me know.
Okay, done.
Done. All right. Let's go with our next question, which
Function
is
of t is equal to t.
f of t equals to t cubed. Okay. Fourth one, f of t equals to t cubed. Okay. Now, what do you think are all the values that we can plug in for t? Can we put, you can think of in terms of like positive numbers, negative numbers, 0, or there is some specific things given. Now, what do you think? Can we plug in all positives here?
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, done. What about all negative values here?
Yeah.
We can plug in a 0.
Yeah.
Okay, positive, negative, and 0 all can be plugged in. That
So
means
wouldn't it be in parentheses negative infinity to infinity?
very good. This is our domain, which means all the set of real numbers. And this we were talking about the t values. T can be plugged in this. So we got the domain. You can check is the domain correct in your notebook, in your book.
Let's see. Number 4. What? All it's saying is domain :r dot range :r. I'll send you a picture.
Oh, okay. It means the real numbers only. It is correct. This is correct. And now we want to find out the range. For the range, we have to check f of t. That means all the values of f of t we can have. When we are plugging in the positive values, what kind of values will we be getting for this?
Hmm.
If we plug in,
Any value.
yeah, will it be positives or will it be negative?
Like, you can get any value. You can have a 0, a negative, or a positive.
Yeah. That is correct. So that means we can have a positive for this, we can have a negative for this, we can have 0 for this also, for whatever t is, correct?
Yes.
So what will be our range in this case?
It will be just real numbers.
Yes, our real numbers. Minus infinity.
Wait, what do they consider as not real numbers? Like infinity?
Okay, there is something which is called as a complex numbers, which are
Oh,
called
yes,
as a
that's one of the topics in the book.
yeah. So we will be approaching that as well. So then
It
you'll be
says
knowing.
imaginary numbers.
Yes, imaginary numbers, the complex numbers. Okay. So we have like 4 minutes more. Should we go to the next question?
Okay. Number 5. Z of y is equal to y to the 4th power plus 3y squared plus 6.
Okay, this will take longer. This we can discuss later because we are left with only 4 minutes.
Then we can do the one after that. V of u is equal to 1 over u squared.
Yeah, V of u equals to 1 over u square. This can be done shortly. So we want to check for u. That will give us domain. So what are the values of u we can plug in here?
Any value except 0.
Okay. So that means all values
All values
except u0, right?
Yeah.
That means u is minus infinity to 0 and 0 to infinity should be giving us the domain.
Yes.
Okay. If we talk about the range means we want to check V. So what can be when we are plugging in?
V has to be more than 0.
Okay. V has to be more than 0. Can it be less than 0 or equal to 0? No. Why not?
Because because nothing 1 divided by nothing is equal to 0.
Very good.
And anything squared or any real number squared should be positive.
Very good. Correct, Adi. Okay, so what is our range?
Our range would be in parentheses 0 to infinity.
Perfect. You can check in your notebook if our answer is correct.
That is correct.
Great. All right. And I think you can try a few questions like these from here. And do you want to have a class for discussing this tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
All right. The same time, what do you want, 30 minutes or like 1 hour?
Can you do like 45 minutes?
Sure, we can do it. All right. So we meet tomorrow then?
Okay.